Hello, one and all, and welcome to the Craig Tizz Show.
Today we talk about the ego, huh? I have no ego whatsoever. I give it all to the Tiz.
Wait a sec, shut up, I'm talking.
Okay. Hey, you know what? Tiz lives in Scotland and runs XRP. He's a happy guy when he has a Christmas tree.
That's lies. That's lies, deceit.
That's coming, baby.
And more and lies, more lies, and possibly more deceit. Lies and deceit.
Lies.
Oh, I need to press the button that makes us.
What? We're not us yet? Why is my head so fat today?
Why is your? I mean, you're the only one that can answer that question.
I don't get it, man.
I don't understand. Why is your head so fat?
That's better. It's like I'm zoomed up or something. My camera doesn't have a zoom though. That's weird.
Oh, you don't have a zoom. I mean, I can. If I put you up top, there's more of you.
No, we don't want that.
No, you want that.
I'm trying to lose what I got.
Do we just do that?
No, that's worse.
No,
you get the reflection. Yeah.
Dun,
let's
dun, dun.
Da, 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 da.
We can just circle. We'll just circle.
Oh, like randomly through the entire show. That won't drive anybody crazy watching the video feed.
Yeah. Anyway, I find buttons that I can press, and for those that are listening to the audio only and can't see what the hell was going on there, I'm really sorry. I keep forgetting that there's two parts of XRP now. We'll get used to it. We are going to be talking about the ego and how big a mine is to Craig's.
We're still talking ego, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
Moving swiftly along.
On that note, we do also have music, and I really want everyone to pay large amounts of attention to Craig's hot picks, specifically the first one.
Oh, today we have music by Aditi Babel. I get it. I get close.
It's so funny. Well, I don't.
Right,
Craig, I don't know what the correct pronunciation is, right? But we had this whole conversation earlier on how you were going
to pronounce that.
How I pronounced it, and you went, you know what? I'm going to go for Aditi. And then you straight away you went Aditi.
Aditi. Well, look, if you put a hyphen after the A, it could be A Diddy. A Diddy works for me, you know. Anyway, after that is the not so exotically named Joe Baker. And then we have
that's harsh on Joe Bakers across the world, Craig.
I could say that though. It's nice and simple.
If you
Joe Baker. Thank you, Joe.
If you were surrounded by like Methuselahs and Nicholases and whatever, Joe Baker would be very exotic.
Well, yeah, true. You know, I mean, and then after that we have Between Days. As long as
Days.
As long as I have that figured out, it's not DAYS, it's DAZE. You know, like
I don't think you pronounced the days there correctly.
So it's to be honest, between Daze, and then Skies. But the thing with Skies is they're all.
Well, now you've missed one as well.
I did not.
Yes,
Backyard Casino. Where did they come from? They weren't on my list yesterday. They must have squeezed in there. Okay, the show is off.
You wrote this. It's in your message.
I had my girl write it. See, I mean, it's upside down, but then the thing with Skies is that they're all in caps, so you have to go Skies because they're shouting. So Skies, and then Sidewinder, and then the Pantella Kids, which is kind of like the Brady Bunch, only difference.
Helena, you are perfectly on time. Don't you worry, or be very worried because you decided to tune into the Craig and Tizz Show, which is.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. This show should come with a disclaimer in the start, like if you tuned in, we're so sorry for you.
I'm actually impressed that you didn't bend or break then, because every single track that you said, I pulled you up on it, and you just carried on. Fair play to you. I was expecting by like track 6 or 7, you turning around and being like, "Are you going to comment on every single thing that I say?" And
no, I wasn't going to say that. No. But the part that's really hilarious here is that Helena might be here looking for the Kaz show, banging sarcasm. That ain't us, baby.
Oh, we're definitely not Cassie's show, unfortunately.
Oh, we're far from. He's much better looking than we are, and
he is.
Yeah, he really is. You know,
he's also a lot gayer.
He's a lot gayer than we are.
He's a lot gayer than we are.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
If you want the gayest show on XRP radio, you're in the right one, but Cass does it better.
Touche. More like pre-shay. I just received a text about the show. I don't know which one. Well, you only got 2 today, so you got 50-50.
Yeah. Flip a coin. Just stay here anyway. It's worth it. We're going to play some good music. We're going to talk about ego within the music industry and possibly some other topics. We're going to go on some wild, crazy tangents. And the show is live now. Oh, if you got your message from the XRP live shows group, then yes, it is this show. You're welcome.
Yes. We also have a world premiere.
We do have a world premiere, and nobody knows who it's by.
Nobody knows, not even I, because I probably wouldn't spell it correctly if I didn't write it down. So there you go.
No, it is by someone. Who's it by?
It's by Craig Allen Hecht with Jim Elander.
And if I ever Elanded anyone, well, no.
Exactly.
We're not over. We're right here. We're going to play some tunes. Is everything working?
I can see you. I can see me. I can hear you. I can hear me.
I just played ourselves back at myself, and we sound good, actually.
We sound fantastic.
I'd make it.
Right. Well, I'll tell you one thing. If you're going to play that first song, I'm not going to announce her name. You can announce her name before you play the song, because I tried 3 times, and
I feel really bad because I wanted to introduce it in the way that we were laughing about, which isn't even close to her name, to be honest. And it's
I know what you're going to say.
I'm not going to say it. It's the correct thing is to say this is Superstitions from Aditi Babel. What you laughing?
Yeah, we're off to a hot start, folks. Isn't this pretty?
My friend went to Bristol. She got me some crystals, arranged them on my windowsill. And
she rhymed crystal and Bristol.
You bought me flowers for a vase.
I do like a bit of a rhyme with a place name.
Darn right.
You can't really go wrong with a bit of a place name.
You really can't.
It opens up a whole world of possibilities.
It does.
As long as you're happy for it to be that place, you can go anywhere.
What's at stake? Wish on an eyelash all over my shoulder. You'll be the one by my side when it's colder. I close my eyes, hand on my four-leaf clover. Hope our time together won't ever be over. A cat at a streetlight waits for me to cross her. Toss my lucky penny in clear fountain water. I'll keep you a secret as long as I'm able. Stave off the evil eye till we're more stable. I'm not a believer in star signs and healers, but something about this makes sense. How can I not appease the spirits and gods? That's what it takes. Yo, what's at stake? Wish on an eyelash all over my shoulder. You'll be the one by my side when it's colder. I close my eyes, hand on my falling clover. Hope our time together won't ever be. Superstitions to counteract the premonition. My fears enact repeating patterns and past mistakes. I race again for my heart to break. See the self-fulfilling prophecy. I won't let it get the best of me. No, this time I won't let insecurity win. Let the drawbridge down, let you in. Wish on an eyelash all over.
Sometimes
my
all you need
You'll be the one
is a guitar and a couple of hours of vocals.
I close my eyes,
And the talent. The melody is great.
Wish on an eyelash all over my shoulder. You'll be the one by my side when I'm older. I close my eyes, hand on my four-leaf clover. Hope our time together will never be over. Never be over. Never be over.
Superstitions, Aditi Babel here on XRP Radio. And if you want an alternative to XRP Radio, and this isn't just your thing, you could read the Bible.
Which book?
It's all good.
Okay. Yeah, I went to Bible school when I was a kid. I read the end right away to see how it all ends up.
All right. So you know the meaning of life.
Yeah, I do. It ain't good.
Right.
It doesn't end well. Sorry.
Oh, well, that's all right then. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, they kind of ruined it for me.
I don't have to worry about that until later anyway.
Yeah, it's like going to a movie and somebody shows you a spoiler before the end of it. So it's that's all the Bible was. Sorry. Not that we talk religion here on XRP. We don't.
No, this is nothing to do with religion.
No, not
the Kind Machine can't read, so I can't recommend him a book anyway.
Well, he's saying he's captive to our show or your show, whatever your show is tagged. That's not this show. And XRP
our
radio.
show, maybe. Your could be more than one person, couldn't it?
Well, actually, your show is UNALC is tagged, so it's. I mean, that's true. There's not really like a solo Tizz show.
No, because I'm sensible.
No, because you have an ego.
No, because I want someone else to have the blame for everything that I do. Everything that I do, there's always someone else that can take the blame for me. Welcome to XRP, Craig.
Now, in a year of doing this show, I've never taken the blame for anything, at least that I'm aware of.
It's because we haven't got that bad yet. We're actually a kind of good show at the moment. So some people say.
Well, I don't know. I think last week went really well. We had a good topic. We had a good turnout. People were pretty cool,
Talking about topics. God,
yes.
Will you just shut up? The ego on this guy, I tell you. No, that is our topic. That was my real bad. I do good tenuous links. Well, that was a tenuous link into a topic, which was horrible to say, to be honest with you. I didn't really enjoy that.
Well, okay.
Oh, Helena. Thank you for joining us for a minute or two. It's been a pleasure to have you with us.
Yes, thank you.
Man called man, weaken little man called man to sleep. I bet you we can.
With what? Just our general conversation?
Yeah, probably, yeah. Would you like to? I mean, we could bring Connie and ALC on, and they could talk about thickness of walls,
yeah, that'd be all right.
Speed of sewing machines or whatever that they talk.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
We usually.
And the dumb part is,
our husbands are.
Do you?
Yeah.
I bet you do as well, don't you?
No.
I bet you fucking do.
I think every
little private conversation about us.
I think if you get most wives together without their husbands, they probably invariably go. It's like, old guys, whenever you get old guys together, the first thing you talk about is all your medical problems. I think wives do the same thing. They talk about of course. You're not old. What the hell would you know? Of course we do.
No, that's why I'm asking. Of
course that's what you do.
Right, I've had all this stuff about, you've got a Facebook page, you old bastard. I finally got something that I don't know about, Craig. Tell me more. Make me feel young again.
Yesterday morning, my friend Jim comes over to put violin down on my new song, right? And the first thing we talk about is how fucked up our backs are.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right.
Because he's like, I'm 68, he's 65 or some damn thing like that. Right. So
that's a whippersnapper.
Yeah. So that's the first thing you talk about, and then after that, you talk about business, but first you talk about all your medical problems. So yeah, it's every old guy in the world, man. It's just the way it is.
Is that anyone in this chat box need to talk about their medical problems? We're more than open.
Oh, we'll be happy to give you like an ear to listen to.
We might even.
I just got a text from Connie. She goes, the speed of the speed of sewing machines. Like, what?
I don't know what. I don't know what.
You don't. You don't race them.
Oh, I thought you just got next to each other, and it was like the pedals on them. I thought that was like scale electric,
like a gas pedal.
No, like a scale electric gun.
Yeah, Connie's is souped up,
and just away they go.
And away they go. Yeah. Exactly. Yep. Now, see, Kind Machine agrees with me because I know he's not a young fella either. So he gets this.
He isn't a day over 21.
Okay, I think that's what his shoes were, but whatever.
He got some big feet, man. Oh, he got 21. Holy shit, man! Holy bananas! You got 21 size feet.
It's all about width when it comes to shoes. Yes.
Why is it? I mean, I do like a wide shoe. In fairness,
I need a wide shoe. I have double. You know what they say about guys with wide feet? They got really wide shoes. So there you go. Okay, the Kind Machine is a slave to whoever has the biggest ego. So you're a Tizz fan then, eh?
See, I hate my own music. I hate everything that I create. I don't have any ego. I don't know why I went more Scottish than I've ever been in my life. Where as Craig has actually bought one of his own pieces of music to the show today. So I think I win today, at least. If you're going to compare egos of me and Craig today, I definitely win.
Let me quantify this, okay? I get to bring in my own music because if you look again at the name of the show, Craig and Tizz Show, okay? That means I come first, so I want to bring my own music on.
This is the guy that's trying to convince people that I've got the bigger ego. I come first.
Well, it says, okay, look at it this way, man. It's alphabetical, right? C comes before T. There you go.
Yeah. Only in the word cunt, my friend.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it was too easy.
I guess so. No, like I've always said, I'm the best musician in my house. Take that. Of course, I'm the only musician in my house, so I win by default. Right?
You do.
So there. I think I
win the size of the ego battle. Yours is bigger, Craig.
I will give you one.
Worry.
I will give you one serious bit of ego advice. Now, my dad, who was an entertainer for years and years and years and years, he said to me, I'll give you some advice. When you're up on stage and you're playing in front of people in a club or a gig, you are the baddest motherfucker in the room. When you're up there doing it, no one can top you. Nothing. But when you step off that stage, you leave that shit up on that stage. When someone walks up to you and says, "Oh, you're incredible, you're fantastic," you don't agree with them. You say, "Thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment." You go about your business. Yeah. There are some people that take that ego thing with them off the stage.
Oh, yeah.
24/7. And that's where we have some problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting off stage and just being like, I know. And there's
I know
a few bands that I've seen that I've been really impressed with, and I always try. Well, especially since the XR penis has been in me, I try and be at the front of the stage when bands come off, especially if we've worked with them or something. Be like, "Hi, that was really good." And the moment that I'll go like, "Hi, that was really good," and they come off stage and they're like, "Yeah, I know," I'm just like, "Right, I'm not going to interview you.
You gotta go.
I'm going to speak to you. See you later. Go for a pint, and then see you later." What a waste of a $5 for that attitude.
Yeah, I know. And there's some people like that, which blows my mind. One thing you have to remember, now I've been doing this music thing a long time, and there's always going to be somebody better than you and somebody worse than you. It's just the way it is, I mean, it's not a contest.
Usually someone more flamboyant as well.
Yeah, that's true too, or a better dresser, So, I mean, I always just wear black on stage, so I really can't say anything.
Yeah. Have you ever been in the situation where egos change the dynamics of? I guess you only really in the Express band in your own musical projects, I guess.
Express was different. It was a rarity because I worked with the Express for 20 plus years, and everybody was so level-headed, and it was a democracy. and there was no, hey, look at me, hey, I'm the star of the show. And we had 6 people, so I was,
you had the opportunity for it more than anyone else, I guess.
Yeah, probably. But no, I mean, I was like in a lot of bands, like in school and stuff. Like, one guy, it was a lot of times it was about equipment too, right? Well, I own the PA, so I'm going to tell you guys what we're going to do. Or I own the lights, so I'm going to tell you guys what we're going to do. That type of thing, Yeah. But you get the one guy. Oh yeah, I'm here because all the chicks love me, man. That kind of stuff. It's like, oh, really?
Do you ever have anything like anyone hold you up? I've worked. I haven't been in, but I've worked with or like been the sound tech to bands where you've got like, I remember one very vividly where the singer just sat on the side whilst the rest of the band are like loading up the stage and whatever. And just when they're ready, and sound techs, we like to do the drums first.
It's always drums first.
Yeah, we like to do the drums first. And just as they're finished setting up, he just strolls onto the stage, unplugs my SM, puts it on the floor, plugs in his own SM, which, okay, that's a thing that's allowable, but it was the way he did it that pissed me off. And I was showing kick, as you do. Yeah. And he went, no. And I was like, what? Excuse me? And he went, no. I've got things to do. We'll do me first. Thank you. And I was like, yeah, right. I was like, mate, no, drums first. I need to cue in the whole band together. I'm not doing you. Have you run away, and then I'll get your whole band sound checked good, and then you'll come on stage, and your band will sound awesome, and you won't even be able to hear yourself because you weren't here for doing the full band stage.
Right, you don't want to monitor.
Well, we'll just do me, and then we'll do the full band, and then you lot can get on. And I'm like, hey, are you joking? Like, you can't do this process in reverse, mate. Sorry.
Right.
And he got really fucking pissy about it. And the best thing was, I was hired in from the promoter from the venue, nothing to do with the venue at all. And this kid has gone and complained about me to the venue manager.
Oh man, come on, really?
He came up to me and go, I think I'm meant to tell you off, but I'm not really sure. And I'm like, was it the singer? He goes, yeah, he said that he was busy and you didn't sound check in the right way. And I was like, you got a problem with it, Dave? And he goes, no. And I go, can I carry on then? He goes, yeah, sorry. It's like a brilliant moment. I always remember his face. He just looked at me and went, yeah, sorry. He shouldn't have said anything. Wonderful.
Oh, funny. Yeah, I love his comment here in the chat box from Kind Machine. He had an ego until he was 20.
Oh, I thought he was saying he was auto-corrected till he was 20.
So what happened? Like, you turned 21 and all of a sudden you turned humble? That's interesting. So I'm fine.
He turned 21 and he just sat down and he went, I'm a prick. Why am I such a prick?
Yeah, I know. I was like, damn, I saw the errors of my ways. Oh, guest 312 is here. Evening 312. Thank you for stopping.
The famous, infamous. I'm pretty sure there's a bounty on 312 head.
Well, he used to be 314, but they knocked him down a couple of notches. So
knock him down a couple of pegs.
Knocked him down a couple of pegs down to 312.
312.
Yeah, I know how it is. Yes.
Should we start again?
Okay. Welcome to the Craig and Tizz Show.
No, I meant with the music.
Oh, that I thought you. How about let's play a song?
Okay, let's play a song.
All right, here's a song. This is a song called "Let's Start Again" by what? Here's a song called "Let's Start Again" by the easy to pronounce Joe Baker.
Funky, so it's good.
I heard this bass and I thought about you, man.
I'd think about me if I heard this bass too.
Every time I hear bass now, it's just all Tizz.
getting the feeling this guy is a bass player at most.
Gee, why would you think that? Well, Wrecker was 312.
Didn't know one of them was one. Okay, thank you.
Ooh, modulation.
A little bit of modulation at the end.
Yeah, how about that? A little analogishness.
I can still slap better though. Why do I do it to every single bit of slap music? Like,
oh, back to the ego.
Well, I thought so, but I can though.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's the one thing musically or anything that I do. That's the one thing. Well, two things I have an ego about. One isn't even me having an ego, but XRP. And it's a pretty fucking cool thing, you know. It's a pretty fucking cool thing. XRP.
I would say so. I got to bring up a topic here. This is about ego, you know, and
okay.
because I know that Wrecker is the lead vocalist in Wrecker.
Wrecker's head fits inside a Frankenstein head mask, so that shows how big-headed he is.
I know, but you know, the thing is, I kind of want to address this for a second because it seems like unfairly, okay, a lot of musicians seem to have this idea that lead singers sometimes can be very, how can I put this? You know, I'll wrap up my mic cord and take my microphone home, and I'm not going to tear down the amplifiers or PA systems or that type.
Because that's your stupid fault for becoming a drummer.
Which I think is very, very unfair because every band I've ever worked in, man, we had a lead singer worked just as hard as everybody else, you know, taking down lights and speaker towers and taking shit out to the truck. But some guys have that thing about lead singers, you know, well, you know, they don't think they need to. It's like, well, that's a bunch of, Wrecker, ego, moi. Exactly.
Wrecker don't play games.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't have no ego. Wrecker don't play games.
But being the singer, though, he gets all the chicks.
Wrecker ain't no fool.
Ooh, don't tear down the PA system.
We're gonna tear down no PA system. No.
That's for the roadies. What roadies? I waited 20 years for roadies and never showed up.
The thing that I always laugh at is the fact that how many of these people become their band name, and if we ever met their band in person, it'll be like, "Hi, Wrecker, Steve."
I know, isn't that funny?
We're gonna play no games. But yeah, I've been in a few especially in the electronic world, because you end up getting the producers that have like sweated over a track, and they take it to the stage, and the singers are treating the producers like they're just backing track manufacturers.
Yeah.
And like the gig is for them, and it's like, no, you're one of 64 singers that I've used in the past year. There's nothing about you, but like, and I don't like that when a singer will take the spotlight from a producer or a set of producers. It is the unfortunate thing that more and more people are going on stage with just a laptop, and a lot of producers need to think about their stage presence if they're going to do that kind of stuff.
Well, yeah.
Bit. But yeah, I hate it when it's like, and quite often I've been in situations where like the producer's getting a bit stressed out because the singer's just not turned up on time. So they're trying to get through their set, and it's like, where the fuck is my singer? I mean, I've literally seen producers extend a track by a good 5 minutes just so the singer could turn up and take the key properly. It's fucking horrible. And you see the stress in them, and it's all because the singer's got some crazy ego. You do find that a lot in the electro world, to be fair, especially if you're doing, because like obviously you've got the likes of, you know, Daft Punk, Pendulum, Prodigy that do a full stage show, but even with those, quite a lot of these artists will do a stage show, but they'll do kind of DJ shows as well. Where it is like it'll be just one member of the production team that goes out with a laptop and a couple of the singers, and they deliver it that way. And yeah, so 90% of the time, unfortunately, from my personal experience, it's not been a good experience, unfortunately.
Yeah,
no need.
Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, I can't relate to that, obviously, because the electronic world is not my world, you know. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, Wrecker's talking about you know, he does talk to a lot of folks after the show, which is cool. That's what he should be doing. I mean, you want to talk to people, you know, you have to engage your crowd, you know.
Yeah.
So that's important.
I do think so, I mean, again, if it's not tear down, if it's not obviously on stage, you tend to find, like, especially in indie bands and DIY bands, that like the drummer will do a lot of the production. The lead guitarist / singer will do a lot of the social promotion and be kind of the face of the band on Facebook. So I think as long as everyone's pulling their weight in some way.
Yep.
Though I do find it shitty when you do see certain bands, and it is like, in certain bands, I've seen it happen, it's just all left to the drummer.
Really?
But quite often, see, you this will happen, especially in self-organized shows. The drummer tends to also be the owner of the PA system and the lighting rig and such.
Okay.
But like, yeah, it is kind of like, well, it's yours, so deal with it yourself. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know whether it's necessarily because the drummer's what should we say, likes to be careful with his gear and stuff, you know, a bit precious about it. Or whether it's because the rest of the band are like, it's yours. You're the stupid idiot that bought a lighting rig. We didn't even want one.
Oh, funny. Yeah. So, all right, looking at my list. Okay.
Should we have another track?
Yeah, we could do that.
Do that.
All right. Next one coming up.
I'm trying to get to the point where we're doing it nice and evenly rather than rushing them all right at the end.
Well, I think my song is going to be, let's talk about ego. My song is going to be like a half an hour special just to play my song, because I have to explain everything I did. And
it is long as well. I have noticed apparently one of the tracks is only 50 seconds long though. So
is it really?
Yeah.
Oops. Oh, well, sorry guys.
It is the penultimate one, or the last one minus your track.
Son of a. Well, good thing my song is longer than, you know.
It's the longest of the night. Let's put it that way. Which doesn't surprise me, if I'm honest.
Well, now when I told you it was going to be an epic, I'll be honest with you, man. I was thinking 20 minutes easy when I first started writing it.
That's what I come to expect from you, to be honest.
Yeah,
well, no, I mean, you haven't got any crazy. Most of them like 12 minutes is the longest. Is it 15?
My longest track?
Yeah.
Oh, probably 14 and a half. That's Pirate King.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, so 20 minutes. You're not unreasonably prog.
Well, that was the thing, because first off, I had I was going to have all these different sections of instrumentals and everything, and all these big solos and whatnot. And I go, oh, let's just pare it down a little bit, so because I remember I first started waving this song lyric in front of you guys about 6 months ago. So look what I wrote. I got this novel I wrote, and I got to put music to it. Well, I'd say 6 months, huh?
You're all going to experience this track a little bit later, so get excited.
Yeah, I would.
Unless you wanted to do it now, but I thought you'd half queued up the next track, but I don't care. What do you want to do now? It's up to you.
No, let's do this next song in the list.
Let's do this next song in the list, which is
next song in the list is "Shooting Star" by Between Daze.
That's Daze with a Z, like it's all
Z, like
because they're cool and indie.
That's a rock spelling, baby.
Rock spelling.
Eden Bank is here.
Very Britpoppy.
It is.
Out of space and time. I love no crime. I said,
I was about to ask possibly quite a stupid question, considering who's in the chat box.
There's no such thing as a stupid question, my friend.
Well, this would have been stupid because I was going to ask, like, is there people in your band or project that they take on roles, like I was just saying about the lead single?
Yes, definitely.
Only 2 of them are in more than one person groups, and one of them is just in a 2-person group, so that's not going to work very well for this group of people.
Well, I can definitely speak about in the Express for sure.
Well, I was going to say, I'm basically talking to you and Record.
Yeah. Well, like I've always said to my solo projects, I'm a real ass to work with. I hate working with myself.
I've got this fantastic bass player called Tizz. This kind of okay guitarist, Tizz. Shit singer, wank, but Tizz, we use him just because he's always here.
Well, that's always my line. Well, at least they show up for rehearsal. I will still go out there and say, talk about ego. My drummer in the Craig Allen Heck band, I'll put him up against anybody out there. The guy is fucking a monster. You're going to hear it on this song, too. It's like, holy shit. This guy is great. It's funny, though, because this is the second time I've collabed with someone really down here, and it's always... Collab is so funny. It's like you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, right? And go, well, what you did was okay, but I'm not really feeling it, And I've been lucky. The guys I've worked with have been super chill about that. Well, here's something else then. Okay, great.
Why not try it?
I mean, you kind of have a vision in your head of what you want to hear, right? But working with Jim yesterday, putting down this violin stuff, it was magic. It's like, holy shit. It just came out of this guy. I'm like, man. There we go.
Shooting Star between Daze here on XRP Radio. You're still listening to the XRP, to the Craig and Tizz Show on XRP Radio. Excuse me.
Hang on.
Oh dear, I died. At this point, we're legally, contractually obliged to ask you, Are you okay? Is there anything wrong? Why are you still here? Are you sure you want to listen to this instead of all? Everyone here. I'm pretty sure all of you have got a Netflix subscription. There's some really good shit on there. Sometimes,
yeah, once in a while,
yeah.
They are going to start carrying. They are going to start carrying Sesame Street. Good call.
There you go. There. See,
I know you can't miss that.
Loads of good stuff. They did a remake of Dark Crystal. They did like a little series. It was brilliant. Just go check that out. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
There you go. Now, why the fuck are you here? Like, we legally we have to just make sure that you are okay. We have to make sure that your mental health is adequate enough to continue listening to this absolute drivel.
Is that like something that the XRP legal team has us like issue a disclaimer before people continue with listening to the show?
It just, I mean, right, okay, let's get rid of all of the facades and
facade.
Facades.
All the facades. Yes.
We're just pretending to look like we care.
Yeah. Well, that'd make me want to tune in.
It's like when like a natural disaster happens and the president goes out and goes, firstly, I just want to send my condolences out to everybody that's been affected by this. And it's like, well done for reading that card.
Next, page 2.
I'm obligated to show that I care, so we did that bit. We've done it, okay?
Yeah. Oh, Star Trek. You're my boy there, Kind Machine.
Star Trek across the
universe. Yeah. The original Star Trek with the cardboard sets. Yeah, baby. That's good stuff.
Yeah. And I'm down for a little bit of original Star Trek with the original Enterprise.
Yeah.
Captain Kirk.
Back in the day, those were pretty groundbreaking. Yeah, everybody leave. Everything on fire. Fire photon torpedoes. Yeah, I know, right? That was pretty groundbreaking special effects for 1968 or whatever it was. Actually,
they couldn't half make a spark, couldn't they?
Yeah, I know, right? Oh man. Anyway, doesn't our theme song talk about something like stop in the chat box and listen in wonder? I always thought it was listen and wonder to the Craig. What the hell is this? Yeah, see Klingons on the starboard bow. Right. Exactly. Yeah. Listen and wonder to the Craig and Tizz Show.
Listen and wonder to what the fuck's going on.
What the hell is this? Well, I couldn't swear in this title song. I mean, it might be kids online.
When does that stop anything?
I know they play Fortnite, for God's sake. You're running around shooting people, and that's a whole different subject.
I know, like I'm sitting down. Right, my parents were quite open with my view. Like, obviously, nothing wildly inappropriate before I was like, I don't know, 10, 12, 14, somewhere around there. But then they were quite like once I got to probably about 13 years old, they were like, okay, you're going to experience this. So at least if you experience it with us sitting there watching it with you, we can explain it to you and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I was sitting down. This kid's mother, ALC, she'll turn around and she'll say like, "Oh my god, like we'll have Family Guy on or something." And I'll turn it off. Peter said, "Fuck," and I'm like, "Have you heard what he watches on fucking YouTube? Are you mad?"
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, at least I can explain. Oh, Peter's just having a laugh there. Yeah,
it's a whole different world now than I was. Well, hell, when I was a kid, we had like Tom and Jerry cartoons, right? Where like Tom has an axe and he wants to chop the mouse up. It was ultra violent, but we didn't know. It was great.
I find it with like the words now as well. So like when I was younger, and I'm pretty sure it was similar with your generation as well, Craig. Like everyone has slang words, but they were still real words. Like one of the big things when I was super young was bad became good. That's bad. That's bad.
It's pretty bad, man. Yeah, right.
Meant good, or cool, which means cold, but cool. But that's cool. That is. That's wicked. And just like using words that already exist and kind of exaggerating them for effect and that. The shit they're talking now. Riz. What the fuck's a Riz?
Skibbity.
I don't understand it. Skibbity, yeah. Skibbity toilet.
Well, the kids,
Skibbity toilet. Have you seen Skibidi Toilet?
I've seen the video. See, kids now, they just invent words out of thin air, dude. It's a whole different thing.
But the words, the things that these words mean are way worse than any of the shit that we said.
Oh, yeah. I know. There's no censorship anymore. Yep, for sure. Oh, man.
That would, I mean, in all fairness, though, if we're being completely honest.
Yeah, the tangent alert.
That has nothing to do with egos whatsoever.
No, it really didn't, did it?
It didn't.
Well, I think you did say in the header of the show there was going to be a few tangents today. So.
Yeah, this is episode 22.
Already?
I know. I'm still quite confused how we've had 2 episode 20s.
And the powers that be at XRP still haven't pulled us off the air. I don't understand.
You didn't even laugh at that.
What? There's 222?
Not even a snigger. No,
it went right by me, dude. What?
I said we've done episode 22, and I'm surprised we've had 2 episode 20s. If this is episode 22,
no, that's too deep. I got to think too much. That'd make it episode 42. No, 40.
No, because this is episode 22. No.
Oh, 20, comma TOO.
Hey, fucking hell.
Must be Scottish humor.
That's what this episode's called online, anyway.
What, Scottish humor?
No, episode 22, but we've already had one.
You don't want to join the Scottish army because you might get killed. Thank you. Yes, I'm here till Thursday. Try the veal.
You said that joke after.
What? I've been saying that joke for a year now.
I know.
Speaking of ego, let's talk about my song.
Okay, are we doing your song now? Let's do your song. Yeah, fuck it. All right then. Let's go.
Should I warn anybody, or are you just gonna hit the button, or should I try to explain?
Explain. Tell us about it.
Well, as you guys know, if you've been a regular viewer of the Craig and Tizz Show, I've been showing you guys this right here for like months now. It's the full length.
Are you going to be speaking for a while?
No. Hi, you have to go to the bathroom?
No, I just want to eat some burger.
Oh, go ahead. I'm gonna speak more after it, like telling you how I did this. So in case anybody has morbid curiosity, how the fuck did you make all that noise, man? Well, here's what I did, guys. No. Anyway, okay, this is a song. We'll start with that.
How my life got flipped up. No, sorry.
The French Prince of... Yeah, right. Anyway, this is called The Temple of the Sun, and it is my Indiana Jones sort of bunch of guys go in the kind of like in the jungle, and they got to find this gate that leads to heaven. That's kind of like, oh, come on. Yeah, okay, back on it. I thought you were the Jeopardy thing. You're going to play me off.
No. I thought I'd like add to your
ambient from the background. That was very nice. Thank you. Anyway, so it's kind of like, like Stargate, right? They got a Stargate, and you step through it, you wind up in heaven. It's like at the bottom of this volcano, this big in the jungle, and they gotta have machetes, and they go through it's like that, right?
Oh, sorry, that was the bit where it gets louder.
That's the part. Yeah, that's the part. So anyway,
sorry, I'm being an absolute ass today. I'm sorry, guys.
No, that's okay because right now it's all about me, so your ego is being deflated. So that's okay. That's fair. Anyway, it's kind of like, how Cluckzilla kind of like went in all these different places, right? Kind of soundtracky, sort of like, like a movie soundtrack. This is kind of like that, So anyway, it's a good story, and I think you can hear the lyrics pretty well. So let's give it a play, shall we? If you guys don't like it, I'll erase it from the hard drive, and I'm never going to see it again. So
we're going to see it multiple times.
Anyway, this is Temple of the Sun by Craig Allen Hecht.
Might even hear it once too.
You might. Fuck with them, kids. It's 8 minutes.
False advertising.
8:07.
It's 7:37.
Damn. This is the single edit.
In the year of 47, neath a copper-colored sky, a crew of restless dreamers set out to do or die. with maps of ancient sailors and whispers from the dead. They journeyed into jungles where no man had ever tread. Their leader, Captain Marley, had a fire in his eyes. He said, there's a gate to heaven where the fallen angels rise, and if you walk through it, you can taste eternity. So if you want to live forever, boys, come along and follow me to the temple of the sun, where the light and shadows run, where the gods left doors to heaven carved in fire and stone. Through the jungle cries and thunder, they were chasing down the one, that forgotten sacred chamber, the temple of the sun.
Nope. It's a bit dramatic.
Buckle up.
Why do I remember this riff from somewhere? Did you put it on a video or something?
You've never heard it.
I've never heard this. Did you not send me this in a video or something and go, what do you think of this?
Nope. I just discovered it 3 nights ago.
That's a cool syncopation.
Drummer's great.
Into madness, they lost their radio call. Porters became silent and then vanished in the squall. The air grew thick with secrets and time began to bend, but it kept on moving forward to where the path might end. At last they reached the mountain, veiled in morning flame, an altar wrapped in ivy, no map could ever name. And there behind the waterfall, the sacred gate stood wide, and silent voices whispered, telling them to step inside to the temple of the sun, where the ancient rivers run, where the sky breaks open softly and the stars become as one. Some say they walk through silence, some say they turned and ran, but none returned to tell the tale of what they saw inside that land. Was it heaven they were chasing, or the mirror of their minds? Did they hear the voice of angels, or get swallowed by the vines? The jungle took their story, the mountain kept their bones. But on quiet, foggy mornings, you can hear them calling home to the temple of the sun, where the dead will find their rest, where adventurers from across time will finally end their quest. And if you listen to the thunder of the beating tribal drum, you may feel their footsteps marching to the temple of the sun. To the temple of the sun.
Reversed symbol ending, is it, Craig Allen Hecht?
Yes, it is. A little bit
That
of
was-
waveform manipulation.
Waveform manipulation, is it?
Waveform manipulation, it is.
Wow. A little bit
Oh,
of
yeah.
a Buffalo Huddleston styled ending, if I do say so.
It
as
is,
well.
isn't it? I didn't think about Buff Hut until you said that. Yeah.
Little Latino vibe with those folky vibes.
It's actually kind of funny how that happened because, you know, he came down and he just recorded a line, right? One line of violin. And I go, why don't you try just playing it twice blindly against itself? I'm just going to fire up both tracks and see if they kind of work together. And they kind of did. So I'm like, yeah, like it's a little
Yeah.
dissonant, but it's cool, you know? So there you go. You know?
No, I liked it. Very- Some sweet,
you
sweet
really?
violinage. Yeah, I did.
Well, thank you. I get, you know, to this day, whenever I release something, it's kind of like, God, you know, hope it's good enough, you know, but yeah, I'm happy with it.
No, decent stuff. Some sweet violinage. Impressive recording. Strings, like acoustic bowed strings. I think
Yes.
the two hardest things to record are bowed strings and good slap bass. I think they're the two hardest things.
Yeah. When
to
he
record.
came down, I'm sorry, he had a contact mic that like goes under the bridge of the violin, but I had my Rode condenser already set up, so we just used that, and it came out nice. You know, that's such a good mic. What do I have? That 401 or something?
The
you know?
NT1A, don't you?
Yeah, that's what I got. NT1A. Yeah.
Industry standard. You know what?
Yeah.
We're talking about mics kind of already in the chat box. If anyone's starting out producing and wants a decent industry standard mic, if you go into Abbey Road, they'll use NT1As. If you go into a recording studio and you go, have you got an NT1A? And they say no, just walk out again. It's such a fucking powerhouse of a microphone, especially for vocals, acoustics, strings, that kind of stuff. Absolutely stunning. Like, there's more expensive mics that I own, and I still like an NT1A. Which is good. I've got a good set of mics. The one that I use for radio, weirdly enough, is NSC 2200. It's based on a tube, but it's a straight in. But then I've got the tube variation, the 6-pin tube as well, 7-pin tube as well of the same microphone. Both lovely. But the main thing that I've got that I show off every chance that I have, you know what's coming, Craig?
The custom made one. Yeah.
It's the custom ribbon mic. So this is a ribbon microphone. If you know microphones, you know how good ribbon microphones are. Custom made, so it will work off a standard Phantom Power rig or a standard desk. I love this. This is something else.
It's a sweet mic.
and like I think I'm the only person that owns this very specific version of it as well, which is very cool. And it's got a lovely long bed ribbon that goes right there.
Right.
It's absolutely wonderful. But yeah, I love my microphones. I have got an NT one as well. I've got a load of 57s and all your dynamic standard mics that you have in. But yeah, my condensers. I've got your 2200 tube, your 2200 digital model tube, and this one are my best ones. And I'm very, 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 very proud of my mic selection. I've also got about 22 metal cases of fucking microphones over there as well, but we don't talk about them as much. Mainly because I don't use them enough to justify me still owning them. Realistically.
Oh man, yeah. No, that NT1, I use it a lot on this track. I put recorded two acoustic tracks with it, and the violin, of course, and the vocals. So yeah, a lot of work.
You can't go wrong with an NT1. The NT1 to a studio is what an SM58 is to the stage.
Oh yeah, and yeah, you hardly have to EQ it. I mean, just flat, it sounds great.
That's the best thing, because it's got such a flat frequency response anyway, especially if you pair it up with a good set of Yami 110s or the KRK Rocket 6s, where everything is flat anyway. You've got a really nice recording experience. You've got a nice file format, a nice wave format to work off, going through a nice set of speakers. It just works really nice. But yeah, and you know what? I'm not endorsed by any of these microphone companies. I don't get paid by any of these microphone companies. But one thing I'll always say is, once you get a good piece of gear, you've got to tell everyone else to use it. They're fucking fantastic.
I know, like all of a sudden we're talking geek here, which is fine. I mean, it's a tangent, I suppose. But one of the things that kind of stinks about, I've got those PreSonus Aris 3.5s down here, and they're so bottom heavy. I mean, the problem I had last night mixing this thing, it's so hard to get good bass, like out of your earbud mix, right? Your headphone mix. And when I played it back on my Aris speakers, it was so boomy, So the mixer here and now, I had to take the bass way down on it. Otherwise it was just muddy and booming, So it's
the dynamic PreSonus.
Yeah.
So that's the problem with those. They're the flat top ones as well.
Yeah. They got a little port. They got a little port in the back, so they got a lot of, they breathe out the back, right? So, so I probably should almost remix it and turn the bass up a little bit for people listening on, phones or buds or something. But
they're nice mics, but they're made for the stage, so you do get that bottom heaviness out of it that you naturally want to EQ out. Because they've got the flat tops as well, because most people, as is on the stage, for mic cupping, so you've got the flat top, so if you mic cup in, it's not as bad if holding the mic. You won't, and then they breathe out the back, so when you've got the people that do this and sing like this for whatever fucking weird reason, it's not going to have so much of a problem. The worst thing is, I know we used to in the O2, we used to call the PreSonus mics for bastards.
Now, why would you do that?
Because they were for the pricks that didn't know how to use a microphone properly. If you told him, you went, like, especially the rappers, the MCs and that, and you went, don't cup your mic, they'd do it anyway, so we just give them the PreSonus instead of the SMs. Just because we knew that they'd breathe more, so they didn't sound like this instead. You could actually get a little bit of crisp out of them.
Yeah, I mean, I know that's one of the topics we talked about months ago on our show. I know you've always said don't mix down with headphones. Mix down with actual studio monitors. But I like to have headphones for placement of stereo sound. Spatial. So I really get where things are. But
especially if you're trying to do something a little bit more variant than the typical stage setup, I would agree having a big set of having a decent pair of headphones to get you full, because realistically with stereo, even if you're just mixing stereo, not 5.1, you can actually get some behind yourself sound if you place and
ambient,
and volume just right. You can make something sit behind you, which is correct, and yeah, that is very difficult to do with a pair of front facing speakers. I'll give you that.
And that's the thing too. Like a lot of times I'll have like double guitars, panned hard left, hard right. I do that a lot, try to get some fullness out of it, but
you do a lot of hard panning in fairness.
I do. I really do. I like that. I like that sound. The track you heard tonight, that end section is actually 3 acoustics. You got one down the center, one hard left, one hard right, and they're all playing together kind of, it's just, I want some spatial stuff with that, but yeah, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to leave the mix the way it is. I probably will. I don't know really what else I can do with it. Otherwise I'm going to release it on Bandcamp on Friday.
No, I think it's decent. I want another listen.
If you're happy with it, that's cool.
I mean, I've listened live during the show. I want another listen, but it's decent. I enjoyed it. Is the main thing.
Well, thank you. Yeah, if you find anything weird with the mix, give me a shout before Friday so I can tweak it or something. But I think I'm gonna let it go the way it is.
I like that. I really relate to a Kind Machine with this. His own view of mixing in an untreated room, your speakers lie to your ears. That's the exact reason why I went over the top with the treatment in this room. This whole room is wall to wall pyramid, 6-inch foam pyramid foam boards. Every surface minus the window, which has got its curtains, shall we say. And then behind me, because I couldn't put the 6-inch pyramids on, there is 6-inch thick foam behind the green screen that you can't see. And I tell you what, now you'll turn around to Castor is a great audio producer, in fairness. And he turns around all the time and goes, that's like, you're making it worse for yourself. I wanted the dead room with absolutely zero reflections, because I've produced for fucking 25 years of my life. I know how to fucking do it. So I wanted it to be done in my own way. It's very, very specific to me. It's what pricks do. If you ever walk into someone's home studio and they've got wall-to-wall pyramid, just go, "You're a prick," and they'll go, "Yeah, I am, but I'm a happy little prick." It is quite true. But definitely, if you can't just like get a couple of KRK rockets and sit in your kitchen and produce, that's a bad idea. But saying that, I mean, I started off very early, poor man producing on a £200 Mac Mini in my bedroom, and I tell you what, even today, some of the production that I made back then with an SM58 bundled up in a sock against a 15-watt Marshall practice amp, and I got better guitar sounds out of that than I do today using all these fucking fancy techniques and plugins. Yeah. So sometimes it is about, I'll always say this, it's not about, if you go to, especially an independent producer, and their website is what plugins they have, walk away. If their website is a load of different stuff they've done, and especially if it's not just tracks, but it's like, this is what I did to an acoustic guitar, go for those ones. They're the producers that you want to work with, because they're actually thinking about every sound individually, rather than the fact that they've got expensive plugins or their finished product songs, which, to be honest, it's hard to make, especially in rock. It's hard to make a finished product sound shit. Yeah. So if you've got a good band, you can put that on your portfolio. But if you've got a producer brave enough to be like, here is a raw acoustic guitar stem, and this is what I've done with it, those are the ones that you want to work with.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yep.
Why don't you get an echo from a pigeon in the studio? Rick asked. Because I didn't stamp on it hard enough.
I know. I'm waiting for the punchline to come back from him. I'm not seeing anything yet.
Should we have another track? And then,
let's do that.
You know what? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 tracks, and we should probably play some of these.
Why don't we play some of the folks? Let's play some of the folks in the chat box, huh?
Yeah. Well, should we do that first? Let's do that first.
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead. Sure, we have time.
Let's start off with Wrecker because we've said Wrecker more than probably any other word during this show. I think we've probably said Wrecker more than we've said and.
Yeah, there's your punchline, Tiz. Acoustics.
I've heard that one before, and that's why I ruined your joke. To be honest, that's why I ruined it. You can't come to us with old jokes and me not ruin it.
Yep.
Back we do. Wrecker.
All right, Wrecker.
Wrecker don't play no games.
Here she comes, her insatiable charms. You're running straight in her arms, and she's luring you in. But you know you won't win. She'll rip your heart to shreds once you cut it away. Because your love's out of gold, and no, she wants your soul. Feel the venom, Black Widow. Wants your heart, and she's so damn hard. Black Widow, into her web, and you get hurt. Black Widow, wants your heart, she's gonna rip it apart. Black Widow, into her web, you ain't caught, not a first, you won't be her last. Skeleton from her past, there's no getting away. Her toy, she's gonna play. Venom falls in your rain, you're paralyzed, no more pain. She's just playing with you until she gets through. Feel venom, Black Widow. Watch your heart, and she's so damn hard. Black Widow, into her web, and you get hurt. Black Widow, watch your heart, she's gonna rip it apart. Black Widow, into her web, you've been caught. Black Widow, watch your heart, and she's so damn hard. Black Widow, into her web, and you get hurt. Black Widow, watch your heart, she's gonna rip it apart. Black Widow, into her web, you've been caught. Black Widow, Black Widow, Black Widow, so damn hard. Black Widow, Black Widow, Black Widow, you've been caught.
Black Widow, Wrecker here on XRP Radio. This is an intrusive thought that's been working with me through the week. To be fair, I thought it'd be really good, to legitimately like hire bands to play at like a party event. Like, do you want to come play a house party or whatever? but then book them for some random person's house. You pay them, just a whole band just turns up and you're like, we're here to play a gig. We've been paid.
Just knock on the front door and hello.
Yeah.
That'd
They
be funny.
don't know what I've done. The people don't know what I've done. The band don't know what I've done. And let's just see if we can get some random indie bands to play in random people's front living rooms.
That's a great idea.
I thought it would be brilliant for them.
I do. That's great. Oh man. Yeah, I know. I got.
Green's playing twice on a Saturday in a festival.
Wow. Yeah, really. So Bonfest, is that Bon Scott thing? I take it. I'm sure he will say something. Yeah,
probably. I know I've been told about this.
Yeah. So, like, do they expect you to play AC/DC then, like as a tribute, or how does that work? Just curious.
It is honoring the legendary Bon Scott, the iconic frontman of AC/DC. In his Scottish hometown of Scottish name.
Insert Scottish name here.
It's so funny. With my job, obviously, I'm a door-to-door guy. And I'm with a team, and my team will turn around to me and go, "Do you know what road this is?" And there's so many times where I'm like, "Scottish word close, Scottish word lane."
Just generic Scottish word.
It's so like some of the there's what was the place that I was in earlier? Kingsmuir Hill Close. I was in earlier. Kingsmuir Hill Close.
It sounds like
that was a Scottish word close.
It sounds like a Lord of the Rings location or something.
It's quite weird because up here you go from like, so there's a lot of like new builds. They're trying to make more houses up here for people to live in because there's not enough, whatever. And a lot of the new build places are just like Oak Drive, Pine Road, Fern, Crescent. And then you walk around the corner to the old schemes, and it'll be like Wallace Manland of respect and glory. And you're like, what the fuck?
Oh man.
Pine Road.
Yeah, I know, right?
William Wallace Road.
Yeah, William Wallace Road.
Oh man. Yeah, it does make me giggle.
I tell you.
We did say we're going to play some people that are here, but shall we do some boring segments? What's for dinner, Craig?
I am doing leftovers. I made yesterday. Yesterday
we're
was
just going to have to start calling this Leftover Wednesday.
Leftover
and it probably fit the show. Forget Craig and Tizz Show. Leftover Wednesdays.
Leftover Wednesdays. Yeah. No, I did like shredded seasoned chicken yesterday. You make like pulled chicken sandwiches and stuff. Put some barbecue sauce on there, like with a salad. Nothing too exciting. But tomorrow I am going to be putting pork chops on the grill. So tomorrow's going to be.
How did you pull the chickens?
How do you pull the chickens?
Like get your coat, love.
Well, you slip them $20, and no, that's a whole different. That's a whole different show, folks. Yeah,
Right, darling, you fancy a good time?
Yeah. Getting into chickens here. Why is it always me and chickens, man?
I hope you're not getting into chickens.
No. God, no.
No.
Anyway, how about you? Or was that double bacon cheese? That was it.
That was it. I had I could go through my whole day today. I had I missed breakfast at home, so I grabbed a ham and cheese baguette from a petrol station. Bad decision. I don't know why I keep doing it to myself. Why do I keep doing it? I don't know. And then I was lucky. So at lunch, everyone was like, "There's nothing around to eat. There's nothing around to eat. We're just going to go to a petrol station and have a Subway because there's a lot of Subways attached to our petrol stations over here, or gas stations, if you want." So they all went there, and as I'm walking up to the petrol station, I just looked to the side, and there was a little hotel just around the corner with a restaurant in. So I went in there, and everyone else had a shit Subway, and they had a little £5 lunch menu, which was perfect.
Oh, nice.
So I got myself a little steak, chips, and onion rings for $5. Bargain.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Cha-ching. Yeah, nice, man.
And then I came home and I had. Do you know what I had when I walked in the door?
God only knows.
One of Catherine's leftover mini fillets from the KFC she had earlier.
Well, that sounds really good.
Just one.
Well, here's a question: are you okay with cold chicken?
Not normally, but I didn't mind that. Normally, I'd chuck it in the air fryer and crisp it up a bit. To be honest.
Yeah. No, cold KFC. Cold KFC is good, in my opinion.
I'm not normally. It depends on the amount and what kind. So, like, if it's chicken on the bone, it has to be warm. Sorry.
Okay, gotcha.
That's just something in me. The mini fillets I can do cold. I wouldn't have a chicken wing cold.
No, probably not.
Mini fillets I could. But like if I had 10 mini fillets, they would have to all be warm. 1 mini fillet cold or 2 mini fillet when I've had for time.
I mean, some people will do cold pizza, which blows my mind.
See, I do cold pizza. I prefer I prefer it warm. But I would say that in certain circumstances, day 2 pizza is better than day 1 pizza.
You really think so?
There is certain circumstances where I don't know what it is. I've got into microwaving, air frying pizzas more recently, but there's certain pizzas from certain establishments that a 30-second microwave is most wonderful.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I don't know why you love cock so much, but you can keep that to yourself, Echo to Killer. Thank you. That's all for you to enjoy, my friend. All for you.
Yes, nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it, but
nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I wouldn't southern fry it myself.
Exactly. Now let's see. We still have people in the chat box to play. Plus, we have 4 songs I believe left over yet, and we're at 5:25 my time.
Well, should we play some Echo Killer?
I think you probably. It's a shame there's nothing to pick from.
I know. What song
are we gonna do?
Pick? I don't know. I usually see my problem is I keep going for the funnier named tracks.
I would.
I mean, we had one called "Pull It in My Ass."
Okay.
Yeah. So we go. Go Fuck a Zombie was good.
Was it a tender love ballad?
It was not, believe it or not.
I am crushed.
However, I'm drawn to this one at the moment. It's called "Come Out and Fight, You Twat."
Sounds good to me.
Let's go for it.
Hit it.
right, it's time to stop. I'm gonna fuck you up.
What are we gonna do? Because the coin machine doesn't want to hear himself.
Come on, fight.
Well, you don't want to torture the poor guy and make him listen to himself. You know?
You gotta put the bins out.
I keep forgetting it's Wednesday, man.
That's what I have to do every Saturday night. How
I know you do. Doesn't Kind Machine only have 2 songs?
He does.
Ah, poor guy.
Oh,
I wish I had that problem.
Right, I gotta solve this. Right, Craig, you're American, right?
I'm sorry.
That was a question, not
not a statement.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
last time I
American.
looked. Yep.
So the word 80, how would you
Yep.
pronounce that?
At?
So not ought,
No.
at.
Over here, twat is twat.
Not
Not
twat.
twat.
Not twat.
No, twat.
No, but how do you pronounce 80?
At.
Yeah. So add a T and a W onto the front of that, and you have.
Twat.
There we go.
Once again, breaking down international barriers, folks. What we do here at XRP.
We've taught one American. We can do more, folks. Send in £5 donation too. And you can get for every £5 donation makes one American stop saying twat.
Exactly. Just go into your mom's purse and look for a $5. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
Actually, it should be $5 donation, really. The Americans should pay for them fucking selves.
Yeah, we probably should. You know. Oh man. All right.
Oh, it's the last half hour of the show, would you believe?
This is where sometimes it turns into geek time or it turns weird or I don't know what's going to happen. Because as you know, this show is unscripted.
Do you have anything geeky this week?
Well, that's the thing. Remember I spoke to you before the show? Someone was talking about Super Mario Nation last week. I don't know if it was Kind Machine.
Of course, yes.
No, and I can't remember. I'm waiting for somebody to pipe up in the chat box and say, that was me.
I think it was a bit of everyone, to be fair.
Because, boy, have I got... Here, hang on a minute. Let's see.
I'm hanging on to dear life.
I know you are. Okay. Okay, we're going to talk about Super Mario Nation.
We are?
I guess. Thunderbirds.
Super Space Theater.
Super Space Theater Collection, which is pretty cool. Has 3 major ones put together. Let's see. Also, the complete set of Stingray. Anything could happen in the next half hour. That these aren't games, record. These are movies, dude. Hang on. Fireball XL5, which is like the earliest one that I remember.
Never watched.
I was a young boy.
I was a wee lad.
Fireball. And I started watching this finally last night. Joe 90. Started watching him last night finally.
Well, you were meant to watch some Captain Scarlet.
Hang on, will ya? God. Speak of the devil.
Captain Scarlet. I'm telling
you, man.
I had the car. I had a little Matchbox car with his car.
Did you really?
The back came up and you could see the engine and everything.
And last but not least, that goes way back, guys. Supercar with Mike Mercury, the pilot.
Yeah, that was the Supercar was the one where they really went kind of outlandish with the faces of all the marionettes. I remember.
Oh, they were very exaggerated,
big, hyper exaggerated. Yeah,
and you could really see the strings on the car, you know, when it was flying and shit. It was really bad, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what I brought to the table today for Geek Time. Also, if we're going to talk video games for a second, I did not know this. You remember Diablo 2 on the PC?
Yeah, of course. We're big
There's no
Diablo 4 players.
Yeah, I know you are, but there's a remastered version of Diablo 2 in the PlayStation Store called Diablo 2 Resurrected.
There is.
I got it for $13 last night on sale. Yeah, because I had that on
you basically just kept going. That was a proper dungeon crawler. You just kept going down the tower, didn't you?
Yep. I think I had it on the Apple II or some shit. That's way back there.
That was the first game that duping came massively into effect.
Yeah. Yep.
Where and I remember seeing fields of players standing in front of each other, dropping items and trying to pick them up at the same time as each other so they could dupe the item.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
I did so much of that.
Man. Captain America, does that count? Oh, that's funny. Kind of machine. No, I have a complete collection of all the Marvel and all the DC movies too, because I'm a massive geek. But that's good stuff as well. But did you have anything geeky, Tiz, for this week?
Nothing within show ability. So I've started collecting. There's a bit of a funny story. I'm a big Final Fantasy fan, if you didn't know, and there's actually a series of manga called Final Fantasy Lost Stranger, and I was determined to get into them. I wanted to read them. I wanted to collect them. And I found one, and they were awkwardly expensive for mangas. Usually for your typical manga comic, you're talking £6 to £10, and the only place that I could find them, it was like £21, £22, and I just wasn't doing that. I'm not starting a collection that's going to bankrupt me. Right. Anyway, I went on Amazon and I found a copy for $4.99. I went, sweet, let's go. And it turned up and it looked fantastic, and that had a color cover on it, so it looked really nice. And it was one of the editions where, when they do the front 3 pages in full color. So that was really nice. And I got really excited. And weirdly, I got to page 6 before I realized it was all in French.
Oh man,
and that's pretty good. It's funny because I got to page 6 and I'm like, some of these words are getting really hard to read, because I do have a very basic grasp. I'm okay at French. I can hold a conversation, let's put it that way. And he got through, and it was like, I don't know what these words mean, because the first bit has just been introducing characters, so it's just like, hi, how you doing, commentable too, and all this. So I'm like, okay, brilliant. And then by about page 6, I'm like, what the fuck am I reading? I have no idea. Oh, what? Yeah, it's in French. Great. And if you've ever, like, sometimes reading a Japanese comic that's been translated to English is quite difficult. Reading a Japanese comic translated to French equally is difficult, and then translating it yourself into your own language, very hard. But yeah, I ended up. I finally got round over the past. It's not very recent actually, but I've got 1 and 2 in English now, ready to read.
Cool. Well, great.
So
I forgot I was going to show you guys too. This came from Amazon yesterday. You guys familiar with Time Bandits? The movie?
No.
Really? It's from Monty Python. The guy's was it Terry Gilliam, I think? It's a classic. This is the 4K remaster of it. Yeah, look it up, Tiz. It's very very fantasy. Yes, I think you really dig it. But yeah, great movie. So that showed up yesterday. So now I'm not buying anything, because in December I have the complete Tom and Jerry cartoons, all the like theatrical releases and stuff coming in December, plus also the Shaw Scope Kung Fu Collection Volume 4 coming on December, and that's like 15 discs worth of Kung Fu movies. So gotta save my money so I can pay the Amazon bill. So yep. So there's that.
Been quite we've got something family nerdy coming in the next couple of days. We've got one of these you've seen these family touchscreen calendars that they've got advertised all over Facebook these days.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, we finally thought we'd take the plunge, because we're unorganized as absolute fuck at the best of times. And see if it's going to keep us together. So that should arrive in the next couple of days, and we're gonna be one of those families. I think that's kind of geeky, a big geeky thing.
That's cool though.
Yeah, I thought so. I mean, I'm 100% going to be using it to play oversized Android games, to be honest. I'm going to be putting all the stupid stuff on there.
Well, us being old people, we still have a a calendar that hangs on the closet door, right? And you take a pen and you write on there what's going to happen next.
See,
so you know, that's what we do.
This is the problem. So I'm not too bad at dealing with my calendar on the phone, but me and Catherine are very bad at connecting those two together. And Catherine is one of those people that buys, like, she'll see a pretty journal, so she'll be, I'm going to buy myself a little diary, and I'm going to keep it, and she'll keep it for a week, and that's it. She'll write, she'll fill it out, she'll write everyone's birthday in it, she'll do all that, and then it's at the bottom of a pile at the end of the week.
She meant well. Oh, also, I think this week I'm finally going to finish off my Lego Batmobile. I think I showed you guys that. I got that thing for my birthday back in last March, and I started really well. And Connie was helping me because I couldn't figure out, how they turn the pieces, right? Like, in the directions. I couldn't quite get the orientation right on some of them.
What's quite cool?
What's that?
So I prefer the booklet myself, right? But Catherine, she uses the Lego app, and you just scan the barcode on your thing, and it will come up with the instructions. But you can turn it all around.
Really, like in real time?
Yeah, it is quite cool. The only problem is quite often, especially with the older sets, which, as you know, I've been buying up, like the hard to find Lego sets, Star Wars.
Yeah,
Lego right. With some of those, the instructions are slightly different to the ones in the book.
Oh no!
So what we usually do, me and Kat, we do a bag at a time. So you tend to get like 6 to 8 bags in a Lego. Or
right?
whatever.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
That cantina was 18 bags, I think it was. So we'll do a bag each, and each bag one person sorts and one person builds, and then the next bag the other person sorts, another person. And it can be quite difficult when the instructions are in the wrong order to the two things.
Yeah, because the bags are wrong.
Yeah, that can be quite fun.
Yeah, because
they'll just do they'll do certain things just in a slightly different order. Like old school thing is you build up, put a level on, build up, put a level on. New school building is you build outside, you join the level so they're secure, and then you build out and onto that. So it's all the same process, as it were. It's just done in a slightly different order. And that's real geekiness. Like only people that make a lot of Lego even notice, let alone care about that. So enjoy that one, listeners.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's so funny because I put the two front headlight parts on the front of the Batmobile. I got that 1968 Adam West Batmobile, and and the one part came up perfectly. The other part, I had set the blocks the step before all screwed up, so that they didn't. I couldn't fit the blocks together, so I'll have to go deconstruct it, rebuild it. But the thing is starting to gather dust, right? Because I've been sitting like half apart in my game room, so I should just get it out this week and finish it. So,
whilst we're on this, in fairness, though,
yes,
can we just take a minute to recognize how much of a legend Adam West was?
I'll tell you something, man. Back when I was a kid and that show was on, we never would have thought Batman would have became the franchise it was, because that Batman was actually very campy and funny. It was not dark and like it is now, and it was hilarious. And the cool thing about it was they had special guests from like other TV shows and stuff on there all the time, and the villains were fantastic. I mean, Joker, Penguin, those guys, because those guys were like established actors, right? And they went on that show to have fun, I mean, Vincent Price was Egghead, stuff like that, Well, I mean, that Batman was great.
More to the point, though, Adam West, he was actually that bonkers. He was absolutely off the wall nuts.
And the best part was, his delivery, his lines, it was so deadpan. The way he delivered when he spoke, it was just hilarious.
Well, what I liked is he ended up, I don't know if you knew this, but he ended up playing himself in Family Guy as the mayor of the town.
I do know that. Yeah, I've watched enough Family Guy.
Adam West. Apparently, most of his weird lines he just came up with him. He was literally that weird.
Off the cuff.
It was just all complete, just bonkers stuff. And he did just after he died, there was a little like a self video of him just being weird that they managed to crowbar into one of the shows as well. But yeah, I just love how he was always made out to be weird and a little bit off the wall and stuff, but he actually was completely weird and off the wall, bonkers, crazy blow.
I think he played it up though as well, but still, it was great. Yeah, that Batman. Back then it was so cool because we had Batman. I don't know if you guys ever remember the Green Hornet? Okay, that was like with Kato.
Yeah.
That show was also on. It was the same guys that made Batman made the Green Hornet too. It was on a couple nights later. But back then, Batman came on Monday night, right? And they'd say, tune in next time, Bat Time and Bat Channel. You had to wait till next Monday to see what the next thing was going to be, which is so cool.
I love stuff like this. So, like, I've noticed, like at the moment, new season of The Simpsons, they bring it out every Monday. Right. I like that. It gives me something to do. Like, I like it when it's in season. So, typically kind of between September and Christmas, a lot of things will bring out new seasons and whatever, and you'll have one on Monday and one on Wednesday,
Yep.
And I like that. It breaks up the week, gives it. She can't deal with that. She has to have them all. That like we can't watch it. Okay, we're just gonna watch the whole season in 3 days.
A lot of people do that. Yeah, that whole binge.
I like going back. I like watching it and then watching the first and the second episode. Then I'll go back and watch the first, second, third, then the second, third, fourth, and I'll keep rewatch. I like having a rewatch of things, especially if it's something like, I don't know, Star Wars, or there's a real good series on Apple TV at the moment called Foundation. If you're into your sci-fi kind of Star Wars stuff, and you like stuff with quite a bit of a twist in it as well, that Foundation is absolutely fantastic, really well made.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I rate it. The problem with it is like each episode is an hour long. It's quite a troll to get through. It's a little bit like Game of Thrones in that way, where like you need to be quite dedicated to it and keep your mind switched on. It's definitely not throwaway viewing. Lots of twists and turns, but actually really fantastic.
Yeah, cool. I mean, because you gotta remember, I come from a time before VCRs. I mean, if you missed a show, you missed a show. There was no recording or any playback or anything. It was you had to schedule your week around your favorite TV show.
Talking about scheduling and being on time, though, we've got 4 tracks left, and we need to make sure we play them all.
Yes, we certainly do.
So I think I'm going to have to encourage you to do a 2-track back-to-back, which luckily will give me enough time to go to the toilet as well.
Well, wonderful. Should we do the next 2 then?
The next 2, the first 2, the next 2, however many 2.
All right, this will be 9 Lives by Backyard Casino, followed by It's Not the End of the World from Skies.
All right, just going to toilet.
All right.
Sabotage, gets her ass together, the limelight. It's what she craves, I need that mind. It's when or whenever she got 9 lives to waste. She said, I miss, let me go. And so I will go back down. And in the night sweat snow. Yeah, she don't care about no. From me to bright daylight, she comes alive. She don't wanna go back to 9 to 5. In the gloom slow light, she always will fight. Trying to scratch the note and nuts in the bed. She touched the body till I'm broken off. Time it off. She's rebel toe. She got love. Girls got love. Right now, she's going through the motions for the breakdown.
So what song was like 50 seconds?
The Pantella Kids.
Really? Wow.
I don't know if it's meant to be, but that's how long the track back is.
Okay.
mean, it fades out at the end.
Yeah.
She comes alive and she don't wanna go back to 9 to 5. When the clothes show light, she burns real bright. Charlie scratching on the notch in the bed. She's just a fight until the broken up. Sound it out. She's living with a rebel soul. She's that flowers.
Yeah, no, I'm getting a little tired now. 10 minutes to go. 11 minutes to go.
No, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna have to run off as well. They've got me in for a
No, that's okay. I get that. I get it.
Oh, no, I'm not happy with that. If you haven't yet. They
It's not the end.
yeah, so they decided to call us in for a meeting at 11 o'clock tomorrow.
Oh.
That's like 11 doesn't sound too bad, but bearing in mind I usually get home at about 11 o'clock.
Yeah,
so
right.
I'll be there for 11 o'clock. I'm probably going to have to be leaving the house at like 9.
Yeah.
So that means I'm going to be out from 9 till 11 tomorrow working.
I gotta find something else to do now that I've worked on this song for 6 months.
Well, it's never stopped you before.
No, I'll have some downtime for a while now.
I've heard that before as well.
I can game.
I'd love to have some time to game.
Yeah, that song came out okay. I just, that middle part with that metal riff and stuff, I had the hardest time finding a melody to sing over that. I kept getting something that sounded like Bark at the Moon by Ozzy Osbourne. And I couldn't get it out of my head. It's like, it's Bark at the Moon. Like, damn it. Like, it must took me 20 minutes to find something else because those chords are so weird on the end of it.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with it. It could have been better, but I didn't know what else to do with it, actually. It's one of those where I had the riff, and I had to figure out how to fit the vocal to the riff.
We've never been any more than our tongues. Why are we so afraid to lose our parts? When we disappear, it doesn't need to mean that we were never here. We were. It'll be okay. We shouldn't be here anyway. When it's as if we never were. It's not the end of the world. We were, oh, we were, yeah, we were, oh, we were, we were, yeah, we were, yeah, we were, yeah. When it's as if we never were. It's not the end of the world.
Not the end of the world here on XRP Radio. That's Skies. We're at the end of the Craig and Tizz Show. I know, it's a crying shame, isn't it?
It went by so quick.
It did. We've got 2 more tracks to finish off the show, but it's that time where we say goodbye. I will be back with ALC on Saturday and Sunday now. We do a quick hour on Saturday, and then we do the full submission Sunday with our new Sunday theme, because Sunday's an ice cream, and we thought that was cool.
Literally, ice cream is cool.
Yep, ice cream is cool. It's cold, in fact. Chilly, some may say.
Chilly, baby.
Some may say, Brave Freezer!
Yep. Otherwise, we shall return same time next Wednesday.
We shall return. Same Craig place, same Tizz cave.
Pretty much. Quick to the Tizz cave. I like that. To the Tizz poles.
I want a Tizz copter.
Oh, or the Tizz boat.
The Tizz boat.
Yeah. Oh, the Tizz copter would kick ass. That'd be great.
Oh. Rekka said, another good show, guys. I'm sorry that your standards are that low, but thank you for wasting those standards on us.
Yeah, well, it beats watching the grass grow, I suppose, eh?
I guess it does.
As always, thank you guys so much for being in the chat. Much appreciated.
It's better when you're here.
It is. Otherwise, me and Tizz just talk about, what do we talk about? Probably about the same shit, really.
Yeah, I'm like, we talk about that much shit. I can't remember what we talk about.
Yeah, it's a bunch of babbling back and forth, So.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, we did it for what was it, like 3 months, and then we decided to make it a show, and now you're here. So
yeah, maybe somebody else wants to watch us make fools out of ourselves.
Something like that. Anyway,
fair enough.
No, it's been a pleasure to entertain you all for the evening. Please do come back and listen to the variety of absolutely amazing shows here on XRP Radio, every single one of them unsigned and independent to the max. But we've got 2 last tracks to fill in the last 4 minutes of the show, and I think we need to know what those are, Craig.
Those would be Red Moon by Sidewinder, followed by Bad For Me by the Pantella Kids.
See you later, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Look at old railway blues, is it?
Pretty much.
Bit of a Tom Waits vibe, actually.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Needs to think a little bit more like this.
Chili in the bowl.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Where did this come from?
They've been listening to Sea Rage. Quick, change it up.
Wasn't ready with it. Down, 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 down.
Yup.
That works so well.
It goes back.
That works so well.
It does.
He's fantastic. Well found.
Thank you.
Oh, the fact that they've slowed down that riff and metaled it.
Bass comes.
Yeah.
Right.
All of a sudden it's headbang, yeah.
And I like that for something this heavy, it's kept it to a end. You don't hear enough of this these days.
Yeah, right.
Nice bit of grit to it.
Yep.
That was real good. Good find. Good find.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good tune. Do 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 do.
Let's see what this 50 seconds is looking like.
Yeah, right.
To everyone that's been watching us, it's been a pleasure to be watched by you, you creepy little thugs. We will see you next week.
This kind of actually follows on quite nicely from now on.
It does, yeah, yeah. I thought it was a great riff.
To the grave.